Now we can finally reveal this house in Ormiston in Brisbane's beautiful Moreton Bay region.
It's a stinking hot Queensland day today, so I'm very happy to be experiencing the breezes of bayside Brisbane. I'm going to show you through a mid-century inspired home designed to make the most of these beautiful bay views. Well, this is a really beautiful part of the world that I didn't really know about despite knowing Brisbane fairly well. Is this your home?
I'm afraid not. It was supposed to be, but during the planning process someone come along and bought it off us. It is a lovely area and not too many people know about it, so it's perfect for a house like this.
How would you describe the design? Because I would say it's fairly mid-century modern inspired with that really expansive roof line.
So the brief was to have a mid-century modern house here. That's the brief that we gave and that's what he delivered. So hence the name Elwood. That was named after a mid-century architect.
It actually has some really striking street appeal. Did you weigh in heavily on the building materials and the colours for the facade?
When we gave the brief, it had a lot to do with the blocks. So the blocks are funny shape. When Anthony put everything together on the floor plan, you're kind of limited to the facade. We did spec all the finishes, so the James Hardie Axon, all the rendered areas. So yeah, we had a big part to play in it. So.
Beautiful. Let's go take a look. I love that when you walk in your front entry, you're able to see all the way through out to the back, beyond the pool and then the landscaping. It creates that sort of feeling of limitlessness. So you were initially building this home for yourself. Did that really weigh into then how you came up with the layout for this house?
It did. It definitely did. We wanted the big deck at the front. We wanted the kitchen upstairs, the living just all facing Moreton Bay. So we had a big input there, but everything else we kind of gave it to Anthony to run with. So all the facade, everything he's come up with.
We'd always wanted to do something different, and the mid-century design kind of played well with this block, and we wanted to do something really, really different that you probably wouldn't see here. And obviously the focus on the design was to kind of capture the view, the outlook into the bay, and it really played well into our hands from a design point of view. So I wouldn't like to say it came easy, but it gave us license to have a lot of fun with the design. Keeping with the mid-century design, we wanted the house to look like it had a flying roof line, so hence the big poles at the front of the property. It looks like it's floating over the top of the garage.
And what was it about the James Hardie Axon that you felt was right for this particular home?
So yeah, it works well with all the natural features, the stone, the timber, they just kind of complement each other. The render works well with it because it's so seamless. It's very durable with the position that the house is in with Moreton Bay. So we've got to have something that's going to tolerate the harsh environment.
And this house is obviously a family home and it's like quite sizable. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms?
4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, got a pool room downstairs, media room, large garage for 3 cars, a laundry slash spa area for entertaining out in the pool area. So it's definitely a family home.
Yeah. And I mean, this space has got to be the hub. This open plan living, you know, and that sort of seamless transition from inside to outside. I can imagine that once those doors are opened, this space would just be really fluid.
Yeah, most definitely. This is definitely the heart of the home. So the way it was designed is to spend most of the time up here and enjoy the views and the breeze, like you say.
Well, I did catch a glimpse of the outdoor space as I walked in that front door. Very interested to take a closer look.
Yep.
Should we go?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this is quite surprising. I actually didn't expect to see this at the back. It's got a real sort of whole aesthetic on its own.
It's part of the house that no one really sees, so
Yeah.
it's kind of a hidden little gem out the back. And
Yeah, but it's really striking.
yeah, very contrasting the render to the James Hardie once again with the colours as well. So.
Yeah. It's a real entertainer's delight because you've got the games room, a rumpus room, a huge undercover alfresco area, the pool, and then all this beautiful landscaping. Was this landscape design part of the overall build?
It was. So the backyard from the retaining onward was all done prior to the build, and then everything else was done with the build.
So what's next for you guys?
There's a bit coming up in the pipeline next year, so it's definitely not going to be quite same calibre as this, really. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, amazing.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for showing us through. It's actually really nice to be on beautiful Moreton Bay on a scorching Queensland day, so I've really enjoyed it.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.